Hi everyone, it's Laura. Today I thought I would play with a die. I have this die set here. This is from AliExpress. I will put text on the screen if I can find what store I got it from on AliExpress. I do not know if this is a knockoff of another brand. If it is, I am unaware and all rights go to the creators of it. Anyway, so I have this die set. I was thinking about making a bunch of die cuts for a swap. It's supposed to be a reindeer, but I was running into a little problem. So I thought I would show you how I went about solving that problem. The problem that I was running into was I would, cut the head and the antlers and everything, but I found that it cut the center part of his face so that the nose could just kind of hang in there. Well, when you're doing a die cut swap, just having a random nose just hanging out anywhere doesn't help. So I'm going to show you how I solved that little problem. And while we're at it, have a little fun with the die. So let's get to it. I also thought this would be a great opportunity to use up some of the scraps that I have. I think doing die cuts using your metal dies is a great way to use up some of your smaller scraps. So I'm going to take these and my scraps, and I'm going to go cut out all of the pieces. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my pieces here that I went ahead and cut out. I used just craft paper for the main part of his head, and I used this really pretty metallic brown scrap of paper that I had for the inside of his nose and his antlers. And then I had done a project not long ago where I used foil, and so I had scraps of that left, so I went ahead and did his nose out of foil. Alright, some of the other things that I'm going to be using is art glitter glue. This dries clear. This is a really old bottle. I just refill it over and over and over again. I am going to use some just small scissors. Any kind of scissors will work. I have my Cricut doohickey thing, dental pick, whatever you want to call it, and a white jelly pen or gel pen. This one happens to be a jelly roll, size 08. But any white gel pen will work. So let's start putting this little guy together. Okay, so I'm going to take another scrap piece of paper here. It's just black. And I'm going to take the head right here, and I'm going to go ahead and glue him down. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to avoid the very top of his head, and I'll show you why in just a minute. Just going to glue down the rest of him. Right there, like that. Okay, and now that I've got him all glued down, I'm going to cut him out. Just going to fussy cut him right out. I'm going to set this little piece aside and start fussy cutting this. If I can, I will try to speed through this on the video so you don't have to sit there and watch me cutting. thick enough. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside. Take these right here and set these aside. Alright, so I've got this little guy now. Next thing I want to do is add his antlers in. There's 1 and 2. So what I'm going to do is this part that I did not glue down right there, I'm going to add a little glue and stick his antlers in there. Just press that down so that it holds. Okay, so now his little antlers are stuck in there. Alright, now comes the really fun stuff. So the whole reason why I put it on the black is so that I would have a backing piece for the inside of his nose. So let's go ahead and add that on. There we go. And now let's go ahead and put on his little red nose. There's a little part here that cuts out to kind of make it look like there's light reflecting on it. You can choose to put that piece back in. I'm going to leave it out. So let's go ahead and put this little guy on there. Like that. There we go. Okay, next up are the little ear pieces right there. Now I have discovered that these are not exactly the same. They kind of look like it, but I don't think they are. So if that's an issue for you, you can take the time to try to figure out which one of these goes with it, which ear. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and glue these little guys down. There we go. Okay, now comes the tricky part. Excuse me. So these little itty bitty tiny whiny little things are his eyes. These I really can't, like pick up and try to put them down. So what I do is I take my little dental pick doohickey thing, and I don't know if you can see, but right on the tip is just a little bit of excess glue. So I just kind of just dab that in there just a little bit. Doesn't need to be a lot, just a little bit. And that will allow me to pick up this little eye. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dab of glue in each spot that I think there should be an eye. So, and then I'm going to put that one right there. Pick up the other one. Put that one right there. I think I used a little bit too much glue. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that because that is one of those weird things that just kind of bugs me. Alright, so there are his little eyes. And now I'm going to use the gel pen to that spot that I left the little piece out on the nose. I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. Let me grab a piece of black scrap paper to make sure that my pen is ready to go. So I'm just going to fill that in right there with the white, like that. And now it definitely has that little shine. And then I am also going to go to the eyes. I'm just going to put a little dot right at the top of each of his eyes. There we go. So, there you have it. There's our little reindeer made with these really cute little dies. So, now I have a backing on here, so I can go ahead and use this little guy for a swap. I can make a whole bunch of them, so I can do a whole bunch for a swap. And I don't have to plan on it immediately being stuck down in order to fill in his nose. So, this can go on anything, go on tags, cards, scrapbook pages, whatever you like. So tell me what you think. Let me know also if you want to see more videos like this where I'm using some dies to try to figure out how they can be layered to make them fun and pretty. Thanks so much. If you get a chance, go check out my Facebook page at Scrambled Crafty Brain on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.